Hi everyone, welcome back to WHU TV. It's nice to see you. I was going to say I hope you're feeling well, but I know full well that you're not. This is my thoughts on Bristol City 1, West Ham United 0 in the FA Cup third round replay. But anyway guys, as always this video is sponsored by the channel sponsor 3retro.com. Please click the link in the description below that will take you directly through to the West Ham section of their website, where you can purchase some really nice retro gear, guys, as you can see from the animation that's up here, along with track jackets, polo shirts, sweatshirts and t-shirts made by Admiral and Umbro, so go check those out. Any purchases you make through the link in the description below, the commission that the channel would normally be getting, I'll be sending on to the charity Iron Supporting Food Banks. They're based in the Newham area, and they're helping those in the Newham area and the Essex County and further afield for that matter to help put food on the tables for those that have been really struggling over the last 4 to 5 years. So guys, go grab yourself a really nice retro shirt. You'll be saving yourself a few quid in comparison to the club shop, and you might make yourself feel a little bit better, and you'll be helping those that are less fortunate than you and I. So fortune certainly was always hiding tonight, wasn't it? So let's start off by talking about the team sheet. 4 changes from the first tie, shall we say, which was a shame, but anyway. So Fabianski remaining a goal with a back 3 this time, which I take big issue with, of Mavropanos, Zuma and Creswell. Soufal, Ward-Prowse, Souček and Emerson in the midfield, with Cornet, Benrahma and Danny Ings up front. Now it was showing up as a 3-4-3 for about 30 seconds. Honestly, again, Bristol City, I want to say straight off, Bristol City for the second game in a row have shown they are a better side than West Ham United. They really genuinely have. They were brilliant. They were bullies in the first game. The bullies tonight should have been down to 10 men as we were, which I'll go into in a minute. But yeah, it's abject. It's heartbreaking. I'm so glad that I wasn't able to get home in time to get this broadcast done. All the animation was done last night, but by the time I got home, it wouldn't have been enough time to get the computer up and running properly. Honestly, it took ages to get it up and running tonight. I'm glad that there was delays stopping me doing the watch along tonight. I missed watching it with you, but it was quite nice to watch it on my own for a change. You know, no disrespect to you guys that go in with the watch alongs, but it was nice to chill out and just relax and turn the air blue without being cancelled on YouTube. Honestly, it was just honest. All right, let's get into it. Right, the goal. Right, a catastrophic, calamitous amount of errors for this. Genuinely, Mavropanos is not 100% at fault for this, and I'll tell you for why. Let's not forget, a few seconds before that goal was scored, you know, 15-20 seconds beforehand, Cornet plays a very good ball into Danny Ings. But Danny Ings isn't quick enough. And the goalkeeper, what was his name? O'Leary, makes a brilliant long ball kick. And you watch the replay, yeah? 9 of the 11 players... Sorry, let me rephrase that. 7 of the 10 outfield players are standing there and watching it go. Mavropanos, yes, should have kicked it out, but which he did later on. To be fair, he learnt from that mistake that he made, and he was much better. Yes, he gave the ball away a few times still. You know, he was trying every attempt to try and get an equaliser in the first half, and I love him for that. I really do. That shows the mettle of the man. What was it? A little bit way through the second half, gets in the same situation again and kicks the ball out. He's learnt. Or was it the first half? Anyway, it's all blurred together, to be honest with you guys. So I'll give him props for that. I genuinely do give him, because he's learnt. He was better after that mistake. And I do maintain that he should never have been put out on the wing to cover that on his own. Midfield needs to take a look at itself. The defence needs to take a look at itself. It's ridiculous putting him in that sort of situation. It's just unreal. And of course, Tommy Conway, 2 goals in 2 games against West Ham in the FA Cup. And fair play, both goals were brilliant. Both But again, because of our errors, our defensive errors, our midfield errors, it was pathetic watching this tonight. It really, really was. As I said, I'm glad I didn't do the watch along because I probably would have had the stream cancelled. The amount of swearing that I've been doing tonight. It was unreal. Unreal. But again, Bristol City were the better team. They deserved it. They had more fight, more hunger right from the start. We turned up. Certain amount of players. I'm not going to name names because you guys know who I'm going to be talking about anyway, which we'll come on to in the second half. First half, no aggression. Didn't look bothered. The usual arrogance of the West Ham in the FA Cup, playing against a lower league side. Who's the Championship side tonight? It wasn't Bristol City. That's for damn sure as mustard. Now, you could argue the game was over right from the 3rd minute when the goal was scored. But the game was over on the 50th minute or 51st minute. 50 minutes on the clock, 51st on the match. The most ridiculous, petulant, stupid, arrogant, disrespectful. Oh, Ben Rama. No need to do a 2-footed kick out as a result of being fouled. Pathetic. Absolutely pathetic. It sums up the reason why he's not been playing. It just shows he doesn't give a shit. You know, with stories coming out today that we've rejected a loan move from Lyon, I will be very surprised if Lyon didn't watch that game and went, do you know what? I'm not having that player here. No way. Obviously can't do a French accent. I don't know what the French is for it. If you do, put your comments in the comment section below. But do you know what I mean? This game was broadcast around the world. Literally around the world. You know, it's more than just the UK. You can watch it on the website. You can watch it on BBC iPlayer. You can watch it on the BBC Sport app. Wherever you were. And there were other countries, about 4 or 5 other countries as well that were broadcasting it. Wherever you are in the world, you were watching this. I guarantee you, the powers that be at Lyon were watching this. I'll be very surprised. Very surprised. Bearing in mind, we are just over the halfway mark in the January transfer window. If anyone comes back for Ben Rama now. Because you do not want that sort of player at West Ham. Neither does David Moyes. Tonight was the shop window for the likes of Fornals. And even though I know he wasn't in the starting 11. For Cornet, for Danny Ings, which, by the way, I thought had a very good game tonight. Some very clever movement he made. For Ben Rama, etc. Do you know what I mean? It was just, I'm not justifying it in any shape or form because I can't. I genuinely can't say anything other than it was fucking piss poor. And yes, I know there's going to be a lot of people out there that is going to go, all right, yeah, but that means we can concentrate on finishing in the top 5 and we can concentrate on Europa League. Yes, we can. But not like that. Not like that. At all. Disrespectful. Cowardly football from West Ham United. Across the board. Yes, Brighton... sorry. Fraudulent slip there. Yes, Bristol City were bullying us. But this is a Premier League side who should be strong enough to stand up to the pummeling that we got from Bristol tonight. And we weren't. I'm not saying that West Ham are a 3-man side with Ben Rama, with Bowen, Paquetá and Kudus not being in the side. We're not. We are better than that. We are genuinely better than that. The only people that know it are you and I. The players don't fucking know it. David Moyes knows it. He knows that we're much better than that. A lot of the I think genuinely out of, what was it? Out of the 95 minutes that were played, including the added times, out of the 95 minutes, I'd say we played football for less than 10 out of that. It was embarrassing, to say the least. You know, and again, I do feel sorry for all the people that have gone down to Bristol today, left at lunchtime, or went down last night, stayed over, had a jolly up during the day, you fucking would have needed it watching that. I tell you, I could not be able to. If I was there, I'd had to be pissed to watch that. Anyway, but the FA Cup is over. The competition that we've all wanted to see win in our lifetime is gone again for the 44th year in a row. Sorry, 43rd year in a row. It will be 44 years since we won it in just under 4 months' time. But guys, thank you very much if you stayed with me to listen to this. You know as well as I do that I don't like to do these sort of videos. I like to put the best of stuff in there. You know, I like to see the bigger picture. I like to see the positive side of things. There is nothing, with the exception of watching Tommy Soucek steaming. What was it, 10-15 minutes in when we had a corner? There is and a few other bits and pieces here. You know, great to see that Callum Marshall made his debut tonight. It's going to be a debut that he's going to want to remember and forget at the same point. As I say, the formation was wrong. Squad was right, but in the wrong formation. Creswell, again, shop window for him. But guys, you will see me on Friday afternoon for the Sheffield United preview. I'm hoping we're going to have some good news to talk about. Because let's be fair, guys, over the last 3 to 4 years, we've had it a lot better than this. We've had it a lot better than this. We've had it a lot worse than this as well, at the same point. You know, we are far from having a shit season again. We really are, you know. We're obviously going to have to wait to see what our fate is in the Europa League in March when that draw's done. You know, we're in a very healthy position to keep up that European battle, to maybe finish 5th. Are we Champions League? No, we're not. We're not in any shape or form. Are we Europa League? We'll talk about that. We'll talk about that in March, April time, guys. But in the meantime, thank you very, very much for watching. Thank you very much for sticking around and hearing me rant, like I'm sure everybody is at the minute. Don't be too downhearted about this, because yes, I know it's the FA Cup and it's a big, big thing for those over the age of 35. It's huge, or 25, I should say. You know, because we grew up watching all day presentations on the FA Cup final day. So for a lot of people it's not as big as the Champions League now, which is ridiculous. But I'm going off topic again. It's looking at the bigger picture. We're still in a great position. We genuinely are. But in the meantime, guys, thank you very, very much for your time. As I said, the Sheffield United preview is going to be up on Friday lunchtime, around about 2 o'clock, give or take. But yeah, if any interesting news breaks in terms of transfers, then obviously I'll do the video as soon as I can. But don't hold your breath, guys, especially after that. Do not hold your breath. In the meantime, guys, look after yourselves, take care, and I'll see you very, very soon. All the best now.